Okay, it say we live. Hold on, we getting it situated. You feel me? Make sure we on point one time. Try to get the lighting in order, you dig? Get to it today. You feel me? Try to get the lighting in order, you know? We not in the stew, but we gonna make it do what it do. Before we even start, I'm gonna go ahead and open in prayer this morning and recite the Fatiha both in Arabic and in English. Subhanallah. Kul a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Ameen. We seek refuge in Allah from the accursed Satan in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the Beneficent, the Most Merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment in which we now live. Thee alone we worship, and thine aid we seek. O Allah, guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favors, and not the way of those upon whom your wrath is brought down, nor of the path of those who go astray. Inshallah, after they have heard thy teachings. Ameen. Subhanallah. Now what we gonna do before we get into the real rhetoric, you feel me, like only I can, and the street etiquette, you feel me, of the original man, I want to play a sound bite real quick, couple sound bites just to set the tone, you know? So bear with me. We gonna go ahead and let it simmer.
Man does not radicalize you as an American citizen. You are intended.
But I want y'all to hear this though. I want y'all to hear this though. Inshallah.
TikTok being banned does not radicalize you as an American citizen. You are intentionally missing the point because it's not about TikTok. It's the fact that Republicans and Democrats across all legislative branches can expeditiously and unanimously pull together like never before and probably never again to streamline legislation banning a social media app while completely ignoring everything important to us. They can't pull together to make sure my kids don't get shot while they go to school, to fix the economy, to mandate livable wages, to kick hedge funds out of single-family homes so I can afford my fucking mortgage again. They're doing fuck all about homeowners insurance, stealing billions of dollars from Americans, and then leaving them for dead while their homes wash away in a flood or burn to the fucking ground in a fire. They, like every other country, can't pull together to outlaw the poisonous substances that are put into our food, creating an epidemic of obese, diabetic, cancerous Americans who need to lean on a healthcare system. They do fuck all the mandate in way of quality of service or cost. They won't give us free healthcare. They won't invest in infrastructure or education, but all of their efforts collectively go to banning the social media app. California is on fire. North Carolina and Tennessee washed away. New Jersey has geoplasmic orbs over it. Our kids get shot in school, and our economy is on the brink of fucking collapse. But their top priority is banning social media. That's where the effort goes.
We're taking away your app.
Okay, we're just gonna go over here.
No, don't do that.
Hey, why are their groceries so much cheaper than ours?
Ah, fuck.
People all over the world are clowning us. No wonder America been trying to keep us sheltered. You see the architecture of China's buildings? You go anywhere and look at the architecture of these people's buildings. Look how their cities look. Look how their country look. We pay taxes. Why shit don't look like that? And let's not talk about their cars. I seen a car yesterday that was $41,000 US.
Listen.
An electric car that you can drive to work. You can get out the car, go to work, and the car will go home and park itself. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And then their cell phones. Why do you think they don't want their cell phones over here? Like iPhones and Galaxies, that shit. These shit is trash. Their cell phones is way more advanced than ours.
Listen.
Everything is way more advanced. What's going on? They open up Pandora's box with this shit. I'm glad we seen retinol. Why is the whole world saying that we are a third world country with a Gucci belly? A third world country with a Gucci belly.
I got one more clip I want to show. Inshallah, we gonna get started. You feel me? Like I said, I just want to set the tone. You feel me? So I appreciate you indulging with me as I do so. We almost there, family. Bear with me. Here we go, right here.
It's on it.
Check this out. So
What
movie
a concept.
My name is Jenny. I'm a sophomore, and this is for all three of you. Can you say why America is the greatest country in the world?
Diversity and opportunity.
Freedom and freedom. So let's keep it that way. Well, the New York Jets. No, I'm going to hold you to an answer on that. What makes America the greatest country in the world? Why is it not the greatest country in the world, Professor? That's my answer. You're saying yes. Let's talk about
But Sharon, the NEA is a loser. Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of her paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime and column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. If liberals are so fucking smart, how come they lose so goddamn always? Hey, and with a straight face, you're going to tell students that America is so star-spangled awesome that we're the only ones in the world who have freedom? Canada has freedom. Japan has freedom. The UK, France, Italy, Germany, Spain, Australia, Belgium has freedom. So 207 sovereign states in the world, like 180 of them have freedom. All right. And yeah, you, sorority girl, just in case you accidentally wander into a voting booth one day, there's some things you should know. One of them is there's absolutely no evidence to support the statement that we're the greatest country in the world. We're 7th in literacy, 27th in math, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178th in infant mortality, 3rd in median household income, number 4 in labor force, and number 4 in exports. We lead the world in only 3 categories: number of incarcerated citizens per capita, number of adults who believe angels are real, and defense spending, where we spend more than the next 26 countries combined, 25 of whom are allies. Now, none of this is the fault of a 20-year-old college student, but you nonetheless are, without a doubt, a member of the worst generation ever. So when you ask what makes us the greatest country in the world, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Watch how they switch the music as his tone switches. Follow me, familia. I'm taking you somewhere. Just walk with me this morning.
Sure used to be. We stood up for what was right. We fought for moral reasons. We passed laws, struck down laws for moral reasons. We waged wars on poverty, not poor people.
Couldn't help but notice.
We sacrificed. We cared about our neighbors. We put our money where our mouths were, and we never beat our chests. We built great big things, made ungodly technological advances, explored the universe, cured disease, and we cultivated the world's greatest artists and the world's greatest economy. We reached for the stars, acted like men. We aspired to intelligence. We didn't belittle it. It didn't make us feel inferior. We didn't identify ourselves by who we voted for in the last election, and we didn't scare so easy. We were able to be all these things and do all these things because we were informed by great men who were revered. First step in solving any problem is recognizing there is one. America is not the greatest country in the world anymore.
Huh? What did he say? What did he say?
Enough?
We gonna talk about it. Yes, indeed, family. I just wanted to set the tone, and you know how we do. You feel me? When you locked in with EyE, Black Dollar Familia, the Arion Show, I gotta play some music. It's only right. I gotta play some music, familia. So before we get into it, let's go straight to it. Let's get through it, you feel me? On the early side.
Once.
Huh?
So is that just the behaviors on YouTube?
I ain't buying that shit.
So
Tap in if you haven't already. Peace to everybody on the check-in. We about to get to it.
Excuse me, let me tell you something. What do you think they were doing it for? Because they were trying to save us from poverty? No, they did it because they needed us. They needed us to build their cities, they did their subways, and make them richer. But some of us didn't want to swarm around their hive and lose who we were. And preserve the things that meant something to us, honor and family and loyalty. And some of us wanted a piece of the action. And we weren't educated like the Americans, but we had the balls that take what we wanted.
Y'all know what I do.
Yes.
Huh? 6 times 6 times 6, 216. I was born in the belly, I grew up in the bitch. Shit, tell him miss me with that line ass shit. You a scammer, I'm a hustler, I ain't buying that shit. 6 times 6 times 6, 216. I was born in the belly, I grew up in the bitch. Shit, tell him miss me with that line ass shit. You a scammer, I'm a hustler, I'm in my zone. It's the revolutionary rock star. EyE, been the most consistent by far. In the streets, I'm a guy, graduated from a kid. Look you dead in your eyes, yeah, you did disagree. Told my mother I'm the patriarch of my family. Yes, I had to light a torch so my progeny could see. I'm the prodigy from poverty, that's why they mad at me. Disrespect moved to Ali, I'm knocking down your family tree, screaming timber. Hustler of the year, January through December. Hotter than a drought and colder than the winter blizzard. I'm the grand wizard, master my way, the master plan. Go boy posture, solo of all wise man, original, young general from Cleveland, no hydro. Black dollar Machiavelli with a nasty nines flow. Blood is Syrian, bro. Do it with my eyes closed. No side chicks, and I'm starting downside hoes. Better get on second thought. Wifey ain't acting right. Different flavors in my variety, such an appetite. Ladies love me, but niggas hate me. Get such a savage. Kill them once on earth, they kill them twice in the afterlife. Inner city icon, righteousness in my rhetoric. I was born to be number one, more than competitive. Since an adolescent, I've been better than medicine. I don't mean lightweight, more like sumo wrestling. Niggas do not play in my face, they don't have leverage. Niggas do not play in my face, I'm so repetitive. Niggas trying to say I'm the GOAT, I'm killing legends. Curry gold in the dragon's mouth, now I'm digesting it. Niggas do not play in my face, they have no leverage. Niggas do not play in my face, I'm so repetitive. Niggas trying to say they the GOAT, I'm killing legends. Curry gold in the dragon's mouth, now I'm digesting them. Tell them miss me with that cat rap shit. I'm on that 100K in a knapsack shit. Tell them miss me with that line ass shit. What's a rapper to a trapper? I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying that shit. Bro, that might be fentanyl. Don't be trying that shit. I ain't buying that shit. I ain't buying that shit. Look you in your eye and lie. They be trying that shit. Black Dollar.
You know the number one job of somebody that saw this on the Hollywood is to act like it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
We won't treat American visa.
Off that earth, wind, fire, and water, I am the culture. I call this Second Amendment.
With that holy water, earth, wind, and fire witnessing. Microphone beside it, they say I fit the description.
I am God gifted, and my gift just keeps on giving.
Niggas taking shots at the throne set in a minute.
Spit that holy water, earth, wind, and fire witnessing. Microphone Messiah, they say I fit the description. I am God gifted, and my gift just keeps on giving. Niggas taking shots at the throne set in a minute.
Come to the throne, they wanna crucify the king. Married to the microphone, forgot to wear my wedding ring. Far from a celebrity, I'm just a smooth militant. Number one, resist, you take yourself too serious. World smoke, infamous, never been famous. Fuck the thing, feeling like Uncle Snoop with the torch at the Olympic Games. Rick, Jam, smoking Mary Jane, it's that gelato shit. Groupies, they pursue me, you would think I hit the lotto, bitch. They try to seduce me. me. Unfortunately, I'm so absorbed. I be in my own world, a place she never been before. Skinny as a skeleton, but got the strength of Hercules. Niggas wanna murder me. I'm talking about the first degree. Polar bear cold, hibernating in the studio. Cause niggas wanna rob me like I'm Weezy at the Super Bowl. On them people's payroll, but you say you independent. Niggas taking shots, and I'm so second amendment. Tonight, we just getting warmed up. Let it breathe in. Tonight. Spit that holy water, earth, wind, and fire was been sent. Microphone Messiah, they say I fit the description. I am God gifted, and my gift just keeps on giving. Niggas taking shots at the throne, second amendment. Spit that holy water, earth, wind, and fire was been sent. Microphone Messiah, they say I fit the description. I am God gifted, and my gift just keeps on giving. Niggas taking shots at the throne, second amendment. Had to pull out the silver frames on this one. Let it breathe, eh? Try to encapsulate some of this fire, you feel me? Black Dollar Entertainment. I'm in rare form this morning. Niggas taking shots at the throne, second and getting mad. Black Dollar. I'm gonna do one more. No accountability. One take. We just dropped this Thursday. Tap in if you haven't already. Gotta feel me on this one. You know, daddy, bring that little girl out you. Take you my faith and my heart, I didn't doubt you. You turned on me, thought I couldn't live without you. Yes, it's over you, I tell my whole world about you. I had to get around you to save my sanity. Every day you mad at me, you got that much audacity. Acting like you're perfect, but I see beneath the surface. Never give me credit when you know that I deserve it. Wait, pause, stop, pause. Everything is my fault. No accountability and no respect for my thoughts. No responsibility for everything you sabotage. Arguing and fighting with me in the month of Ramadan. I'm not always right, but I'm always accountable. I know how to swim, but it feels like I'm drowning. No, baby, you know I'm the one. Don't play me like I'm average. Bad bitch, always turning good nigga savage. The world's most infamous. I dare you try to play me like I'm disingenuous. I'm always genuine and try to be a gentleman. Oftentimes I speak my myself while you listening. I remember when I tried to tell you about this kind of shit. I remember wrestling with all of your entitlement. We was one in the same. Never meant to cause you pain. Either you give me the silent treatment or you run away. Not to mention all the sarcasm when you do speak. You be trying to talk over my head. What am I 2 feet? Standing on my own 2 feet. That grown man shit. If you're not gonna follow through with the plans, don't plan shit. Every other guy says, so miss me with the nonsense. Treat me like an option. I'm exercising options. Baby, you know I'm the one that never been average. Bad bitch, always turn a good nigga savage. Wow.
Black Dollaar. I appreciate y'all catching the vibe with me this morning. Appreciate it. You feel me? On the check-in with the best of them. You feel me? We gonna go ahead, you feel me, and get it started. So yeah, like I said, Black Dollaar Familia. Shoot your lights out Saturdays, straight talk Saturdays. We in full effect, you know. I had to come and, you know, speak my piece, speak my speech, and all that good shit, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna touch on a litany of subjects, a plethora of topics, you understand me? But I just wanted to set the tone, you know what I mean? Because these are some very tumultuous times we in, you know, so I wanted to get to it so we can get straight through it. Like only the best and the chosen, the anointed and the appointed can do it. You understand me? So yeah, let me turn on these beats one time. Y'all know what it is. Get the volume right. You know? Make sure y'all can hear me and all that. Salam alaikum to the believers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh to the knowers and the believers. Shalom to those acknowledging the Sabbath on this Sabbath day. You feel me? I wanted to tap in and let you know. I hate to say I told you so. Huh? I hate to say I told you so, Familia, but it's true, I did. You feel me? Had to get readjusted, you know what I mean? Rearrange a little bit, you know, the feng shui and all of that. What you mean by you told me so, Ariel? What you telling? I mean, I'm always telling y'all something, right? If you know me recently or if you know me all my life, I mean, you know, I'm quiet until I'm not. I've been telling y'all that the Nation of Islam is Noah's Ark, especially for the black man and woman of America. I've been telling y'all that the teachings of Elijah Muhammad is the solution to the problems in America. Not just black America, but America abroad. Not just domestically, but our relations as far as foreign politics go. I've been saying this for the longest. Whether in my music, whether in the message when we in the community, you know what I mean, speaking on what we speak on, or what happened. This ain't nothing new at this point, family. So my whole thing is, why did it take for these people to threaten to cancel TikTok for y'all to see what's been hidden in plain sight, what's been directly under your nose this whole time? With the twos and fews, the anointed, the appointed, huh? Allah's elect and not those that man select. Why have you not hearkened unto the call? Huh? Why have you not responded? Only you know that. See, I don't know that. All I know is it can be very uncomfortable telling the truth in a world where falsehood is celebrated. Huh? It can be a tumultuous trial, task, tribulation to have to carry the load, the burden, the beautiful burden though, of having to be right in a world where wrongdoers are rewarded and awarded every day, put on platforms and pedestals every day. But the cream of the crop, the creme de la creme, shall rise to the top, no matter what. When a law has set forth in motion, man will not be able to stop. The machine will not be able to defeat nature and universal law. So all of us that, you know, utilize technology for what it is, a tool, shout out to you. But those of you that are ruled by technology, that are ruled by the narratives, that are controlled by the algorithms, that are strings, that are puppets on the strings of the social engineers. You get what you deserve. And it's not coming. It's here. It's so real. I had to take a few notes just to make sure I was thorough in my analysis. My exegesis, my dissertation, if you will. As I indulge in monologue with you on this Saturday morning. Again, happy Sabbath day. To the real children of Israel. To those that truly uphold Judaism and the laws of the Hebrew in its pure state, or at least strive to. Shout out to you. Shalom. Happy Sabbath day. And with that being said, people looked at me for speaking the truth like I was committing career genocide or you gotta say unalive. No, suicide. They looked at me like I was committing career suicide by speaking the truth, by staying true to what we all supposed to do. They acted like I was burning bridges, and I showed them I could walk on water. If I gotta compromise on the truth, if I gotta reject the man of God in our presence, who is the most honorable minister Louis Farrakhan, if I have to denounce and reject the teachings of Elijah, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, for worldly fame and acclaim, fam, I don't want it. Straight like that. If that's what it takes to get what it is that y'all deem as success, then I don't want that. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's not success. And like I said, they say I'm burning bridges. I'm saying if that's the case, I must be walking on water. We must be defying gravity. Those of us that's been staying true, doing our due diligence on this mission, on this journey, serving our purpose. They say, man, if you want to, make advancements in the industry and in business and in corporate America and in these, man, I ain't worried about none of that. Because at the end of the day, the exalted assembly, which is the divine regime, is going to defeat the machine. You understand? The supreme being, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and those of us that are with him, that 144,000 that I've been speaking of, not just recently, but really my whole life. Because I've known what time it was my whole life. See, they ain't have to cancel TikTok for me to see what was going on. Sorry you late to the party, you feel me? But yeah, let's be very clear. It's those of us that been out here. Had to drink a little water. Boots on the ground. Y'all know the vibes and y'all know the count. We've been telling y'all. We've been sounding the alarm. We've been, blew the trumpet. The trumpets y'all talk about from the book of Revelations, them trumpets been blown. The final call has been issued long ago. This is nothing new at this point. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad departed in 1975, right before Savior's Day in 75. We are at the 50-year mark since the messenger and the Messiah in our presence ascended. Back to the Father, back to that mother wheel, that wheel of Ezekiel. Oh yeah, we getting into that. We gonna draw the line right in the sand. I don't care who don't like it. I really don't care if you love it. I pray you do, but that's for you. That's not for me. That's for your soul. I'm just delivering the ghetto gospel and that good old, street nigga blues and the news and all that like only E.T. Ali can do. It's been 50 years since the most honorable Elijah Muhammad ascended. And it's been 70 years since the most honorable minister Louis Farrakhan joined the nation. Shout out and assalamu alaikum to brother Ishmael, one of the sons of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, who's been on his post doing his due diligence with the other student ministers and the other FOI MGT for over 90 years. The Nation of Islam has existed since 1930, family. You do the math on it. What's that, like 95 years? What are we talking about? Generations have gone by. World wars have gone by. Presidents have been elected, assassinated, sat down, all of that. What's poppin', familia? Shout out to everybody on the check-in, man. We appreciate the love and we fuel off of, you know what I mean, the hatred. But shout out to y'all that's, you know what I mean, checking in, indulging with me, because you could be doing anything in the world. You ain't got to be here with me. So it's all love, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, numbers matter. You know how they say words matter? Yeah, words matter, but numbers matter. And when numbers aren't tampered with, numbers don't lie. Numbers can't be deceptive. Numbers can't be manipulative unless the mathematician is a manipulator. Follow me now. Follow me. I'm going somewhere, familia. Walk with me this morning. The Nation of Islam is Noah's Ark for you and me. And for all of y'all that say, oh, well, they say the white man is the devil, bruh. Listen to my words, familia. There are white people in this world, in America specifically, that acknowledge that every word that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said is true. Whether they are just common folk who go out and go to work and every 4 years they go vote, you know, and they got spouses and children, whether they're in education, whether they're in science, medicine, dietary, religion, politics, whatever they doing, you feel me? They have acknowledged Elijah wasn't lying. So if he said the white man is the devil, which he also said, if the white man is the devil, the black man made him. So who's the real devil? See, study. Don't just parrot negative talking points that have been taken out of context to disadvantage you. If these white people can acknowledge he spoke the truth, what's wrong with you, black man, black woman? Because I don't be holding debates about the teachings of Elijah with white people. They don't bother me. They let me do what I'm doing. I've never had, not really. If it was light, and I swept them up, mopped them up, washed them up real quick. It was small things to large king. Light work. It be y'all, brothers and sisters, arguing with me about that which is for your and my salvation. How dare you, the nerve of you. So when I'm in my Baggington today, because you mean to tell me it took for these people to say, we're going to cancel TikTok for y'all to realize that America hasn't had your best interests at heart? It took all that for y'all to realize, like the brother said on one of the clips, that America is a third world country and a Gucci belt. America is like a fat woman who's bougie. I ain't even trying to fat shame or I hope they don't flag it, but it is what it is. America is like an obese person trying to run a race with a bunch of people that are lean, fit, and in shape. Notice that lady on there said, well, I don't know if it was that clip or not, but people are observing on, Reddit and Red Note, TikTok, whatever, that, Chinese people, they're always in shape. Yeah, they're not gluttonous. For the most part, that's not their culture. They don't overindulge. You see what I'm saying? Their homeless rate is less than America. And they got 1 billion people over there. You mean with 1 billion people over there? And what is it, like 300 million or something roughly over here? We lead in homelessness. We lead in imprisonment and incarceration in the land of the free. It took them to cancel TikTok or threaten to for you to see what's happening around you, you fool. And if you wise or if you seeking the knowledge, this don't apply to you. But if you a fool, I'm talking to you. You mean to tell me it took for them to cancel a social media application for you to realize that the war been on and you are the target, you and me? Is that what you really like? You can't be serious, family. I mean, real rap, you can't be for real. So yeah, like I said in the beginning, they say I'm burning bridges. I say I'm walking on water. Because everybody that's been arguing with me or debating with me or trying to tassel and, tussle and wrestle and what have you with me, tug of war and go back and forth, man, they losing. I hate to say it. I don't want to come off as arrogant because I'm not an arrogant person. Truth be told, not so. But I am very observant. they are losing. Even the ones, even if you got more money than me, or so you think, or so you want to portray you do. Your soul stink, family. Your covenant with the Creator is ruined because you have subscribed to a narrative that's a lie. They have taken falsehood over truth. You ever heard the story of the naked truth and the well-dressed lie? How the truth took his clothes off and jumped in the pool, and then falsehood put on his clothes and then ran off. And ever since falsehood has been on the loose, and ever since the naked truth has been out here looking for his garments. That's me and the brothers and sisters like me. You know that 144,000 I keep talking about, that I'm going to keep talking about till you sick to your stomach and you hurl on yourself? Or join that which you cannot beat. Don't they say if you can't beat them, join them? Yeah, the 144,000, we've been told you. What are we talking about, family? It took for them to threaten to cancel TikTok, for y'all to come to the light and see what's really going on. That's amazing. And notice how the social engineers have set the stage. So first, there might be a blackout on TikTok on Sunday. Oh my God in heaven, what we gonna do if they cancel TikTok? Live a real life or die a real death like you was gonna do anyway. And then the day after that, MLK Day and the inauguration. And then we off to the races. You know the vibes, Grammys, Super Bowl, etc. All of the same rituals that they do every year that you willingly participate in. We consent to be governed. We consent to be ruled and regulated by people that don't have our best interests at heart, by people that are not as spiritually inclined as us, by people that are not as intellectually sound, obviously, as us. And you mean to tell me it took for them to threaten? They ain't even canceling. While I'm doing this live right now on YouTube, it's people on TikTok right now talking about this. It took for them to threaten to cancel TikTok and for some people in China to show you, hey, less is more. We get more for cheap than you fools in America, you gluttonous people that just think you so much better than everybody else on the planet when you're really not. A bougie-ass third world country is what America has become. The whore of Babylon is who you are. If they flag me, I ain't even gonna be mad. I might deserve it. Because I could sugarcoat it, but why? Huh? It don't matter if we tell the raw, unadulterated truth, or we sugarcoat it and put it in the goddamn box, wrap it up with a ribbon in the top. Huh? If you gonna reject the truth, you gonna reject the truth. And pardon me, because by the way, as I get another sip of water, bear with me. I'm a bit hoarse this morning, just slightly, because, it's a lot going on. I've been doing this music heavy, recording, and life is life. So as I tend to the hustle and bustle and, the highs and lows and the weather climate, these very interesting weather conditions that we see that everybody ain't built for. That's a whole nother story. It's a slight strain on my voice. But again, small things to large kings. Nah, I mean. So don't worry about nothing. But I just wanted to give a disclaimer. If audibly I sound a little different. That's why. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I had to pull out the silver frames just because I got so much blue flames in my soul today. I'm like, man, let me capsulate this, man. Let me try to, let me go with the Clark Kent effect. Because God forbid I go Cyclops in here and just say how I really feel for real. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I ain't sugarcoating it, but just in the name of, not offending anybody or whatever the case, we out here touching the tools and fuse, but the goal is to bring as many as we can to the light. You see what I'm saying? So whether it's a couple thousand or a few million or 1 billion like they got over there in China, I'm gonna be found telling the truth, but we gotta be wise, because in life it's all about chess moves. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to lock in. Shout out to everybody that's getting ready for Savior's Day. Assalamu alaikum to the believers. Savior's Day is coming. And like I said, the messenger been gone 70 years, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. 50 years, excuse me. From 1975, that's what I meant to say. From 1975 to 2025, that's 50 years that the messenger's been gone. And he's more alive today than he was when he was walking amongst you. He has more power on the wheel because it's no death for those that's anointed and appointed. Especially those of us that's tapped in like Elijah was. If you know, you know. If you don't, do your research and your soul search, because if you ain't did what he did and is still doing, I don't want to hear you, criticizing him. That's just me. The brothers and the sisters that's registered, they might have a little more patience. I ain't got the patience for that. If you eating pork, you can't talk to me about Farrakhan. Do us both a favor and shut up, bro. You feel me? Matter of fact, shut the fuck up, bro. I ain't even gonna do it. I'm gonna say what I want to say. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I took a few notes. Salam alaikum to everybody getting ready for Ramadan as well. Ramadan Mubarak early to the believers. Ramadan Kareem to those that wish me a healthy, blessed, and successful Ramadan for the pleasure of Allah and for the salvation of our soul. Ramadan is for us, Allah is the supreme being. He is without need. He don't need us to fast. We need to fast. He don't need us to pray. We need to pray. He don't need us to go to the masjid. We need to go to the masjid. He don't need us to give charity or zakat. We need to give charity or zakat. You feel me? He don't need us to fellowship food. We need to fellowship because we are social beings by nature, especially in these times where it's getting dark and it's an all-out onslaught and a war waged against me and you and I. We need Ramadan. We need Allah. He don't need me and you. So shout out to everybody that knows what time it is, everybody that's learning and striving and finding their way, and everybody that's going to acknowledge the month of Ramadan, celebrate the month of Ramadan, in hopes and prayers that inshallah we see the next Ramadan. Because that's what it's about. Like I said in the last video, you don't know if you're going to live to see the next Ramadan or not. Some of us might not live to see this Ramadan, as close as it is. I could drop dead right now on this camera. I'm sure some of y'all will love that. Some of the haters will love that. But Allahu Akbar. You feel me? I could die in my sleep tonight or something could happen tomorrow. But inshallah, I'm going to be here for this year's Ramadan and I'm going to acknowledge the holy month. And inshallah, I'll be here with you next year for the next Ramadan. You feel me? So everybody get ready for Savior's Day, I see you. Everybody get ready for Ramadan, I see you. You know what I mean? And as we purify, don't lose sight of the fact that we at war. It's bigger than national, it's bigger than race, it's bigger than religion, it's bigger than gender, it's bigger than your sexual preferences, it's bigger than your ideology and philosophy, it's bigger than what's in your big ass bank account that you claim to have, it's bigger than all that, fool. It's bigger than your ego and mine too. So don't lose sight of that while you doing your Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin during Ramadan. Huh? Because in the days of Rasulullah alayhi salam, when they was at war and they was establishing Islam, when the believers were praying and the enemy came to attack them, they salamed out and went to war. And in the name of Allah, they were successful. They were victorious in battle. Do your soul search, do your research, and call me in the morning if you don't know what I'm talking about. Especially if you're 30 plus years old and you walking around here. Don't white Jesus me to death. And you don't know nothing about what that man really said or who he really was. You conflicted about what he looked like. You've been on top of this planet 30 years, 40 years, 50 or more years, and you don't know nothing about Islam. You barely know about Christianity. Only reason you call yourself as Christian is because your mama took you to church. And she took you to church because her mama took her, and the white man told y'all on the plantation, this is your religion. But in the Holy Quran, Allah says, on this day, I have perfected for you your religion and given to you Islam as a religion. Why did he say as a religion? Because it's bigger than religion. But in a world full of religified folks, you feel me, that want to over-intellectualize and philosophize, in a world full of religion, I'm giving you Islam as a religion. But it's really a way of life, not to be cliche. But if you know, you know. Islam is a whole way of life. The Bible tells you don't eat pork, foolish. But you'll argue with a Muslim. I can't rock with them Muslims, they don't eat pork. Fool, the Bible say don't eat pork. In more than one part of the doctrine. Just like the Bible tell you don't put up Christmas trees. That's flat out heathen paganism. And that Nimrod did that, and that Nimrod was a pervert and an egotistical, maniacal maniac. Him and his mother. He was born on December 25th, not the man you call Jesus. Huh? Do your soul search, do your research, and call me in the morning or something. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'm flabbergasted, but I find it funny at the same time that they had to threaten to cancel TikTok for some of y'all to open y'all eyes. If you young, if you're like, you know, when I say young, I mean like 21 and younger. Maybe like 25, you know, when you early 20s, you get a pass on certain things. But bruh, if you 30, 40, 50, and it took for them to threaten to cancel TikTok for you to realize it's a problem. If it took for you to see a video on Reddit or Red Note or whatever that bullshit is that I'm not on, like I'm not on TikTok, it took for you to see a video of how people living in China. We've been told you America's overcharging us. We live in a Christian nation where they tax you and charge interest, and the Bible flat out speaks against interest. Are you slow or something? The Bible speaks against interest, and you allow your government to charge you interest and tax you, and all of these things that are non-Christian, anti-biblical, ungodly. That's because you live in a godless nation. On that last clip I played, let me turn this down just a little bit. You know, I be trying to rock out and catch a vibe with the music. Inshallah, y'all can hear the music, but I need you to hear me. On that last clip, where that man was saying how America used to be the greatest nation in the world. You know what he didn't tell you? You know what these Alex Jones type people don't tell you? As intelligent as they claim to be, and quite possibly are. They never mention in all of their jargon that America became the greatest nation based off slavery. Slavery? Yeah, slavery. They never mention that part. They always mention the Industrial Revolution. They always mention all of these things. But they fail to mention that America became the world's greatest nation off the back of the slaves that they brought here. Off the back of the indigenous people that they raped, pillaged, and plundered, aka the Native Americans, the indigenous Aboriginal people that was here before Christopher Columbus got here. They never mention that. They always fail to mention that. But they want to tell me and you how great America was. Well, you know what? Since you don't want to acknowledge slavery, which made America great, we don't want to acknowledge how great America was. How about that? Let's talk about what America is today. America's the real shithole. Let's get to that. America's the real cesspool. Let's get to that. America is the real third world country. Let's get to that. You understand me? In real time. Look at it in your 3 eyes in real time. Huh? Stop, pause, acknowledge and realize we live in a third world country, family. Even if you got some riches or some wealth, you have a poverty mindset. Because capitalism has made us to think that it's not enough resources on the planet for everybody. But fun fact, it's enough food on the planet for everybody on the planet to eat and get obese. And there'll still be food left over. But they'll tell you and me it's a food shortage. They'll tell you and me there's a problem with the food supply. No, there's a problem with your morality. Your moral compass is in the toilet floating amongst fecal matter. That's the problem with your country. Huh? Because your country constituted me as 3/5 of a human being. So is it my country? By birthright, by divine right, it might be my land. But geographically, politically, socioeconomically, is this black people's country? Or do we just live here? Like I tell people, I'm not of this wicked and sodomist world. I just live here. I was just put here for my soul to be tested like yours. My soul up against my flesh, juxtaposed to the wickedness in society. May the strongest survive, may the best man and woman win. May our children reap the benefits of our victory in the end. Amen. Amun. Amen. Whatever you want to say. Ashe. It is so. That's really though. That's what we do it for. I don't do it for clicks. I don't do it for likes, views. I don't do it for that. I'm a magnet for money. I've been getting bread all my life. This is what we do. We gonna get to some paper. Huh? But I'm not gonna compromise my morals for the money on no day. I don't care what you talk about. I don't care how much you lust and salivate to be the winner of the popularity contest. What's right usually ain't popular, family. People usually not appreciated until they gone, especially if they work for them. That's just a fact. So you gonna sit and wither away and waste your life away because you're not getting a round of applause and a standing ovation every day? Who are you? Who am I that people need to be clapping for us and shit? Like real talk. Do it for the love or don't do it. Do it because you really mean it or don't do it. Go after it because it's the right thing or don't pursue it. But don't pump fake and play in our face and lie to the public, bro. Because this is the day that the devils is being dragged into the hellfire. You feel me? I promise. I threw the silver frames on and I sat the cushy, comfy couch, my solo act chair. I had to switch the throne up today because I really wanted to soften the blow and lighten the load. But you really can't do that with the truth. It's no way around it. It is what it is. And you know me, I like to move around when I'm talking to you anyway. I'm looking at you like you looking at me. Like Love Dorsey said. Shout out to the real ones that use these platforms and applications, no matter which ones, for the right thing. And if we could benefit, alhamdulillah, all praises due to Allah. But are we in it for the riches or the righteousness? Is it capitalism over consciousness or consciousness over capitalism? What we doing? We in a Christian nation, right? Your book say, what does it benefit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul or hers? Huh? Because this apply to you too, sister. And the reason why it usually references to man in that book, the Bible that you're supposed to subscribe to, is because the men are the leaders. See, men have to take accountability. We can't shuck and jive and duck and hide and shirk our duties. You can, but it's consequences. And they're way more immediate. In the Bible, Adam was charged. Eve was charged too, but Adam, you the head, you the leader. I gave her to you. I didn't give you to her. She's your helpmeet. You're not her helpmeet. She's what they say in Christianity, she's the rib. You're the heart. Huh? So that's why it says he. Off repeat through the Bible. But this for you too, sister. Huh? Don't pick and choose which part of the religion, any religion that you want to subscribe to, lest you be a fake, phony, fraud, hypocrite. And I won't see you in the hellfire, living or dead. Because you can have heaven or hell on earth, And let some of y'all tell it, Allah knows best, it's heaven or hell when we die. All I know is, while I'm alive, I'm going to do the best I can by the Most High. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm not going to pump fake. I'm not going to fake, period, for none of y'all. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't, Famino. If it took for them to threaten to cancel TikTok, for you to wake up and see what time we in, you part of the problem. I don't care how smart you think you are. I don't care how smart you think you are. When Farrakhan been out here for 70 years, speaking truth to power. Way before the internet, period. Way before some social media, period. You living in the fall of America. Elijah dropped a book called The Fall of America, I think in the 1970s, before he departed. It might have been the 60s, but I'm pretty sure it was the 1970s. 50-some years later, what are you witnessing? Is it rising? Is America rising? Or is it falling? You let me know. I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you like you looking at me. Let me know. Huh? Because if I'm wrong, I want to be led to the right. As I observe what's happening around me, as I peek the scene with my third eyes, it's over. Everything Elijah told you was going to happen is manifesting. Like it or loathe it. It's over. Now the question is, what are you going to do about it? Okay, you see that in China, they're living better than you for cheaper than you. That's cool. What you going to do about it? Because the real issue is Capitol Hill. The bloodsuckers of the poor, the policymakers. Huh? Yeah. The problem is you have the majority of your leadership from the baby boomer generation. That's the majority of your leadership. In a world where the youth makes the world go round. Young, creative, innovative ideas help society advance, help technology advance. Old men for counsel, young men for war. It's in your Bible. This is a Christian nation, right? Why the Muslim got to tell you how to be a Christian in your Christian nation? Foolish. Riddle me that, Cheshire Cat, with your goofball ass. Yeah, we on some of that today. You feel me? I can't mask it. I don't play masquerade. I don't dress up for Halloween. We don't do that. And my son don't either. Salam alaikum, Messiah. That's really though. And that's really though. That's every day. Fuck what you stressing, bro. I ain't on none of this fake shit that y'all got going on. So if they cancel TikTok, what you gonna jump off a building? Then you should have jumped yesterday. How about that? Because we've been building and destroying, been stepping over these clowns, been kicking down the doors, been letting the trumpets blow, been letting you know. And that's really though. Huh? TikTok is a fairly new thing. This been going on. China been living better than the American people. And not just China, other nations. How in the land of the free, they got the most incarcerated people? How is the land of the free, but you got a school to prison pipeline? How is the land of the free, but you could literally get abducted, absconded, and incarcerated because of something you said on social media? How's the land of the free? Is it smoke and mirrors or is it real? I mean, what we doing, family? What we doing? We already been on here an hour. I ain't even touched on everything yet. I told you I'm in rare form today. Rare form today. But really, this is the energy every day. If you know me, you know this is E. This is what he do. This is Arion through and through. But on this particular day and these times that we in, I just said, yo, on this Saturday, I want to make sure they hear me. I want to make sure they feel this. As the numbers increase, and I don't do it for the numbers. I never came on here really for that. I do this for the love of the art. I do it from the heart. I do it because if I don't do it, Allah is going to chastise me for not utilizing the gifts he gave me. If I don't use it for my own benefit, betterment, and that around me, those I love, and the community, the society abroad, you wasted space. Somebody said to me the other day, it's a shame that people live their whole life and might never find their purpose. I would argue they was never looking for it. You think a law God will put you here with a distinct, unique voice and purpose? You're the only one with your fingerprint. You're the only one with your thumbprint. And you think he just put you here with no purpose? You think Allah, God, whatever you want to call him, is so cruel that he will put you here and hide your purpose from you in a way and in a place where you can't discover and uncover and unpack it for the benefit of yourself and others. No, you wasn't looking for your purpose. And now you're going to reap the detriment of failing to tap into your purpose. That's how life works. So when you meet people and the older they get, they got a bunch of regrets. That's because they wasn't on their purpose. As I get older, I plan on being more and more comfortable. If I'm blessed to get older, we not promised tomorrow. But if I get older, I'm gonna be the OG, the elder, the big homie with the gray afro and the silver hair. That's big. I'm big chilling. I did my part. I left it all on the stage, as the old saying says. I left it all on the stage. Huh? Ain't no cap in my rap, ain't no mystery in my history, ain't no shame in my game, lame. I don't walk around feeling a bunch of regret about hardly nothing. Are there things that, I feel like, yeah, I could have did better? Of course, that's part of the human experience. But do I just have a abundance and a numerous and a limitless? No, bruh. I don't walk around harboring a bunch of regrets because I know I do the best I could do every day. Huh? Not every day. Now, if you really striving for your purpose to find it or you found it, then you shouldn't really have too much guilt, feel too much shame, or harbor too much resentment, disdain, or regret. But if you know you wasted your life away, that sample is hit right on point every day. Y'all heard what that soul lady say? Y'all heard that sample every day. You feel me? Not no weekend warrior shit. Huh? Not when the going get tough, the tough get going. Don't go seeking God when trouble shows up. Did you thank God on a good day? Did you thank God for getting you through Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Did you thank him for getting you through the hard days so you could appreciate a good day? Then stop invoking his name when you're getting chastised. Try that. Because we reap what we sow. Karma could be good or bad. I don't believe in karma. Universal law could be good or bad. For those that like to play semantics, you know how that goes. Vocabulary ain't hardly this big, but they want to, what is this, a crossword puzzle or a conversation? So for those that like to be more technical than literal, there you go. You feel me? Because it's real live, man. We ain't got time for this foolishness. The inauguration is Monday, MLK Day tapping. You think it's a coincidence that they talking about canceling TikTok the day before the inauguration? You think that just is a coincidence? Is that what you think? You don't think that's part of the plan, the agenda? Not just the agenda of man and the social engineers, but part of the divine plan. This is prophecy. This is written. Y'all say everything happens for a reason. The Bible says all things work for good for those who believe. Trust in the Lord and it's called according to his purpose. I'm paraphrasing, but it's in there. Google's your friend. All things work for good. So even if they canceling TikTok, so what? Make your own application. There's a thought. Cause somebody made TikTok, you know, it didn't fall out of it didn't pop out of cloud on your dumb ass. Huh? And Jesus ain't gonna show up like that either. The prophets you looking for is here. The guys you looking for is here. The revolution you looking for is here. The answer you looking for is here. Everything is here. The purge ain't coming, it's here. World War III it's here, it's now. Y'all are like frogs in a pot on the stove. And the social engineers just slowly turn the heat up. For those of y'all that know about that scientific experiment that was conducted, some scientists took a frog and put it in a pot. First, they put the frog in a boiling pot. Of course, the frog jumped out. When they put the frog in the lukewarm or the cold water and slowly turned the heat up, the frog didn't even realize it was being cooked until it was already dead. That's y'all. You didn't know that the war been on? Let me also say this to my beloved family out there. This is for those that know me personally and that I know personally, but also those that might watch me from a distance. Brothers and sisters like myself, we told y'all not to get that vaccine. We gonna talk about it today. Oh, you can't say vaccine on YouTube. Nigga, I said it. Let me get closer. I said it. If they cancel the video, they cancel the video. I did what I was supposed to do though. You feel me? We told y'all not to get that vaccine. And why did most of us tell you? Some of us knew because we've been anti-vaccine before COVID. Another word they say you can't say. But most of us that really was trying to get you to answer the call, we told you because we heard Louis Farrakhan, the most honorable Louis Farrakhan, say on July 4th, 2020, on the Criterion, do not take the vaccine. We was sending it to y'all. We was sharing it with y'all. We was telling y'all, engaging in dialogue. And some of y'all either yes us to death. Oh yeah, that's deep. Oh yeah, Farrakhan, he be rapping, man, bro. And went and got the vaccine anyway. Then some of you Negroes had the mitigated gall and the audacity to argue with the facts. Even before the pandemic, vaccines was causing autism to increase in Black boys specifically before COVID. The minister told your dumb ass that. You don't listen to him, but you listen to Pastor Porkchop. Huh? You listen to Bishop Bisexual, and you know how I go. Yeah, I'm on that today. Fuck what you stressing. We told y'all don't take that vaccine. Everybody I know that took the vaccine, I'm going to just say it straight up. All y'all have a sickness. Y'all all got some medical shit going on. Let's talk about it. Everybody I know that took that vaccine has a medical issue, if not more than one. Can we talk? Can we talk, or are we gonna shut the fuck up? Because I'm not about to lie, and I'm not about to let y'all play in my face another day beyond today. I really ain't. Y'all don't come around me anyway playing. But can we talk? All of y'all that took the Jabbington, huh? Y'all all got some shit with you, cuz. Not some of you, not most of you, all of you. But some of y'all had the nerve. Some of y'all was arguing with people in your households. About to leave your spouse and all that. About to kick your children out. Because some of y'all children is smarter than your grown dumb ass. Some of your children said, I'm not taking that vaccine. And you said, well, you're putting me at risk. You have to leave. Let's talk about it. Or let's shut the fuck up talking. I'm on some of that today. And now your dumb ass got all type of medical problems. And I still pray for y'all. I mean, this isn't an aha moment. See, the title of this video is, I hate to say I told you so. Everything that we've been saying for years, not some of it, not most of it, all of it, beloved, is coming into fruition today. Everything that we've been telling y'all for the longest, that you have rejected, that you have allowed to fall on deaf ears, you can't escape it today. Ray Charles can see this shit and he's dead, gone, and blind. What's wrong with your woke ass? Foolish. You hashtag woke, right? Well, why the hell you wasn't woke enough to not take that goddamn vaccine? With your dumb ass. See, Farrakhan, he been saying it nice. I'm Ariana. Salam alaikum to the minister. I love the minister. He was your final warning. I represent the judgment. I ain't warning a damn thing. Get your dumb ass in this casket, folk. That's really though. That's what I'm here. I ain't here to negotiate with you. I don't have no bargaining chip for you. I don't have nothing to persuade nor bribe you with, dummy. Nothing but raw truth. Huh? The message in my monologue, the message in the dialogue, the message in the music. It's all the same. No matter what song, title, subject, whatever, all roads lead back to the same destination. And you know what destination that is? That the black man is God. And until America clean up this dirt she dropped, it's gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. So I'm glad that it's a whole debacle around TikTok. I'm glad we finally got your dumb ass attention. Because we were saying this shit before TikTok. Long before. It's never dawned on you people that America owes China not millions of dollars, not billions of dollars, trillions of dollars. And China is advanced in every facet of society ahead of America. You never wonder why America don't be playing in China's face, but they'll go over to a third world country in the Middle East or in the motherland that, you know, we call Africa, and take all their oil and take all their gold and take all their resources. Why you ain't pulling up on China, bullying them for their technology? Because now the secret is out. They live better over there. They live longer over there. There's less homelessness with more people. Make it make sense. How in the... Let me drink some water. Wallahi, it's 1 billion people over there roughly. And you mean to tell me it's less homeless people over there out of 1 billion people? But America has roughly, what is it? I think it's like 300 million. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's in that ballpark. And we have more homeless, or not we, because I ain't got nobody homeless. America has more homeless people than China? How? How? How is it possible? How is it that they live in better living conditions in quarters for cheaper than me and you? How is that possible? And how is it that it took for you to see a video on social media when there's people out here that been saying that? And I'm going to keep going back to Minister Farrakhan because he's been saying it the loudest, the longest, the strongest, the boldest, with the most tenacity, unwavering, unrelenting, regardless of the opposition that came against him. That's facts. Whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, you better learn to love it because it's the truth. It'll set you free. Ain't that what Jesus told you? The truth will set your dumb ass free. So why you in bondage? because you don't want the truth. The truth ain't sexy enough. Y'all like the well-dressed lie. Y'all like falsehood. Even when a lot of y'all acknowledge the truth, you want some falsehood mixed in it so you can feel good. Nigga, take this truth pill and call me in the morning with your dumb ass. Huh? You fools don't want what's good for you. Not don't know what's good for you, don't want what's good for you. And then want to talk about God and the devil and who, man, bruh. Some of this shit is karma for y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been talking for over an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and start to tie this up because I see I'll be here all day. I can do this all day. I really be trying to encapsulate it and, you know what I mean, compartmentalize it and kind of keep it to a minimum. Because I don't want y'all to OD on me. You feel me? This the real E. This the real E pill. Don't hurt yourself. You feel me? Don't hurt yourself. I don't want to hurt nobody. You feel me? I know, you know, some of the shallow people can only deal with brothers like me and the sisters too that speak this truth in small doses. So I don't want to overwhelm you, but y'all are underwhelming the hell out of me, and I'm tired of it. That's big facts. So yeah, we talked about the inauguration. We talked about the vaccine that you dummies took, that all y'all got sick from, that you don't want to. How about none of y'all even came out and said, damn, they was right. They did say don't take that vaccine. You can't even acknowledge that you was wrong, but you want God to make it right. Ooh, baby, I had to pause for that. Like, you won't admit and acknowledge you was wrong, but you want the God to make it right. You gotta laugh to keep from crying, I'm telling you, bro. Because the foolishness is at an all-time high. In this information era, this super futuristic highway called the internet that we all indulge in and subscribe to. Man, foolishness is on the loose. It's time for wisdom to be on the rise. Real wisdom. For righteousness' sake, not for wickedness' sake. You feel me? Yeah. So I pray for the families that was affected by that. The families that was having fallouts with their loved ones. Because these diabolical people told you to put a needle in your arm and you didn't know what the hell you was doing. And blindly you trusted them instead of trusting those of us who loved you. I'm sorry for you. I mean, you know, really though, like, hold on one time. We gotta keep the music, you feel me? I want to keep a certain vibe. Let's keep the vibe. You feel me? Yeah, man. Let me switch it up a little bit. In other news, for the boxing fans, Canelo is about to fight Bud finally. Terrence Crawford about to get that fight with Canelo that Canelo been running from in September. I'm gonna be tuned in for that because life is a fight. We're in the fight of our life right now. And those are two of the best of our time. So I'm gonna be tapped in. Shout out to those that respect the art and the science of boxing. That really understand the words of Floyd Mayweather. You play football, you play basketball, you don't play boxing. And, you know, respect to the MMA and people that get in the octagon. But, bro, anybody could kick and punch it. The only thing they don't let you do is bite them up. Anybody could do that. I mean, really. But the skill of hit and don't get hit, you know what I'm saying? The science, the sweet science of that. That's different. Everybody can't do that. Anybody can ground and pound. The street fight. If you got some fighting, you got some fighting. It's about can you endure to the end? Because like that good book say, we in a Christian nation, right? We're not in a Muslim nation. What the Bible say, the race is not to the swift nor to the strong. Who is it to? To he or she that can endure to it through the end. Is that you? Because I'm claiming that. You feel me? That's for me. Is that you? I belong to a law, so that belongs to me. Is that you? Because I plan on being at the finish line like this with my water, like... Where you been at, my boy? At the finish line, like... They don't even look at me, don't even talk to me. Don't even look at me. At the... You feel me? Big boot in your face, boy. Why, playing with y'all? Get to it to get through it. Let's get at it and get past it. So shout out to Terrence Crawford. You feel me? That's my guy. I was definitely tapped in last year. It was tragic. You know what I'm saying? Lost my little cousin the weekend of arguably the biggest fight of last year. Talk about some shit to spoil it. You feel me? Me and my people still fucked up about Bell. This shit bigger than some music, nigga. Long live Bellion. If you know, you know, nigga. Huh? Yeah. So he coming around again this year. Bud, we rocking with you, bro. You know what it is. But the fight I really want to see, and then we gonna get off boxing because we don't do too much sport and play. I want to see that Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis fight. Because in my personal humble opinion, Shakur Stevenson is going to defeat Tank Davis. Shout out to Tank, salam alaikum, brother. It's all love, great deal of admiration, respect, all of that for your craft. But the reason why Tank is more popular than Shakur Stevenson is because of Floyd Mayweather. Because outside of him being a stronger puncher, he's not better than Shakur Stevenson if you know the sweet science of boxing. But we shall see, said the blind man. You feel me? I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. Y'all know I ain't no sports fanatic or analysis or none of that. You feel me? I ain't no broadcast journal, none of that. But boxing, we'll stop for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a sweet science to that sport. Everybody can't do that. So yeah, shout out to the fighters that's in the fight of their life, whether in the ring or out of the ring. That's my point. I'm gonna be tapped in. You dig? Yeah, man. Don't worry about nothing. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't let nobody tell you about burning bridges when Jesus showed you how to walk on water. We in a Christian country, right? I'm gonna keep saying it. For all you Islamophobes out there, we're in a Christian country, right? Well, stop telling me how I'm burning bridges when the man that you worship instead of following, which he told you to follow him, he never said worship him. He showed you how to walk on water and then said, oh, ye of little faith, calm the storm. He did all these miracles and told you, greater works than I've done shall you do. And you still looking at him like some unattainable goal that you can never reach. Man, this is foolishness, bro. And then when those of us choose to tap in, we wide awake and aware, fuck, whoa, we really own that. You want to shoot us down like they tried to shoot him down 2,000 years ago. Ain't nothing new under the sun. And I'm the son of the sun. After E.T. I leave, there will be none. That's really though. That's really though. Yeah, man. So whether TikTok go black or not, man, live a real life or die a real death, bro. To the people that make money on TikTok, I feel you. And that's all fine and good. Because TikTok do help people make billions of dollars. So that's reason enough in this capitalist society why they might not cancel TikTok. But in the event that they do, please don't jump off a building or something. Because even if you use it to make money, that ain't the first or the last dollar you made in your life on no goddamn TikTok. So move around, cuz I don't. Welcome to reality. Welcome to what we've been. Look me in my eyes. Welcome to what I've been telling you for years. meeting those like me. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new by now. At some point, you get tired of repeating yourself. I ain't your parakeet. You feel me? I don't parrot. I hurl truth and falsehood till we knock his brains out. Al-Kitab, Holy Quran speaking. Huh? In my Farrakhan voice. Fuck what you stressing. I don't care about none of that. You dig? So yeah, man, the pandemic in retrospect, a lot happened, man. When I think back on the Biden administration, I'ma think, damn, man, boy, you talk about damaging the country. Why you think, man, bro, we ain't even gonna get all into it. But everybody that's out here like, oh, I'm struggling with my medical and this and that. You know, in other countries, they don't go through that. Not just in Canada, because some of y'all think y'all gonna flee to Canada, which is still a European nation, and be safe. And you're not. Canada has racism too. Canada has incarceration too. But my point was, in China, places like that, places where it's not a European nation, it's not a Western civilization, free Medicare and better medical coverage. They have a system in place to where your prescriptions is automatically automated via machine and packaged and shipped to you so that the medical specialists, the nurses and doctors could do what they paid to do, and that's tend to me and you. Now, how is America the greatest nation and we ain't got that? Or she ain't got that? Because America don't like me. And America don't like those that look like me. Unless you go tap dance and step and fetch it. And I don't step nor fetch a damn thing. Holla if you hear me. Tupac voice. Speaking of which, I'm dropping something on Tuesday with a Tupac sample. Classic. Wait for it. I'm dropping this evening. Wait for it. 5:55 p.m. A contrast to the last song I just did on Thursday. But we gonna get to that. Because I'm gonna take you through the highs, the lows, the praise, and the woes of love. Y'all say God is love, right? Huh? In this godless nation, that's what y'all say out y'all mouth. Well, if that's the case, no wonder the country's in shambles, because ain't no real love. Everybody is too busy with their selfie stick. Self-absorbed, asshole. Assholes live shitty lives, don't they? I'm just a lion to Judah, observing. Mufasa roaring on my big Simba shit. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, you know the vibration, the frequency, and the counting. You understand me? Because we don't lose track of the count over here. This father time energy over here. While y'all out here feeling like y'all running out of time, yeah, that's because you mismanaged your time and didn't make the best of it. We won't be found with that reality. Inshallah. And I'm quite sure Allah is more than willing. So yeah, in retrospect, those of us that was blessed to make it through the pandemic, remember what we came through. And know that that's like preseason. You know how the football team be having like scrimmages in the summer? That's practice. Allen Iverson voice. You think they ain't got other strands of varying diseases and whatnot? They got diseases they ain't even put a name on yet for your dumb ass. Huh? This is the times we live in. And by the way, while everybody talking about how they gonna move to China or they're reveling and envying over how regular everyday people live in China and other parts of the world, some blame China for the whole pandemic. We don't know. Allah knows best. We do know that China has been playing chess with America for years and winning. And America is so gung-ho, die-hard, dedicated, and determined to keep brothers and sisters like us down. that they'll let China do the A-Town stomp and the crick walk on their head just to keep my black ass down. You's a fool and you deserve to get what's coming to you. That part. Because y'all could have repented, gave us reparations. Y'all could have cleaned up the dirt you dropped years ago. Allah been gave you the opportunity, ample opportunity to make this right. You know what I've discovered about America and most American people? Y'all are willing to die on the wrong hill. Y'all care too much about the wrong thing and not enough about the right thing. Huh? You overemphasize that which is not fucking important. But that which is life or death serious, you want to act like this shit is some leisure casual shit. Get your dumb ass in this casket. Do that. You are an obstruction to our freedom. That's facts. You holding us back. Bigger facts. We sick of that. Snapple facts. Find you something constructive and productive to do. Or get your dumb ass in this casket. Because those of us that know what we're here to do and we really doing our due diligence, we goddamn trying our best to. I ain't got time to get distracted fucking with you, fool. Man, go play in the street for all I give a fuck. I don't care what you do. Go play dodgeball on the freeway for all I give a damn. Anything better than trying to knock me and those that's with me and those that's like me off our square, because we ain't going. I ain't moving off my square until the law say move. Fool, who is you? Because I know who I am. So much for the Clark Kent effect. I think that I might have to wear these more often. I might get more tart with the glasses on. Huh? Y'all let me know how you feel about it. But yeah, man, that pandemic was real. It wasn't nothing to play about it, and it's gonna get only more severe. You think that's it? Man, bro, we just getting warmed up. And remember, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad told you in 1930. Master Farah Muhammad told him. He was out here before that. Huh? Shout out to those that do the science. Noble Drew Ali was telling you before that. And he met with the Mahdi also. See, that's what they don't want you to know. The science of that. How the more science symbol in the nation is really one. But the crooked deceiver, whether they black or white or any hue in between me and you, corrupted it and distorted it and made it something else. And now instead of basking in our similarities, y'all will rather bask in our differences, reveling in the rivalry and all that foolishness. But shout out to the 144,000, because I don't care if you call yourself Muslim, Christian, or if you don't subscribe to a religion at all. A good heart is a good heart no matter where it's found at, no matter what skin tone it's attached to. So don't get it confused. But it just so happens that what the messenger said is true to me and you. This is the fall of America. Prove me wrong. I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting for all of y'all to think Trump is going to fix the country. In 4 years, you think we about to be living like China? These people that their country is like this, they've been living like that. They decades advanced. You think Trump gonna do at 80 years old? You think he gonna in 4 years put us there? Wishful thinking, as they say. I'm gonna be watching, just like I'm gonna be watching this inauguration come Monday. But if you wide awake and aware, you know it's over. 93.1 WZAK, boys. You was not outside, little nigga. I'm the new old school. See, I'm young enough to get with the shits, but I'm old enough to know my right from my left, my wrongs from my rights, and you did. I'm on time because the law is on time every time. And that was the sender of this package. He responsible for this delivery. So don't check me, try and check him. Good luck with that. Because all y'all that trying to check me, I'm telling you, I just be checking boxes looking at you. Like, look at this plumbed up fool. Thinking they laughing at me, but quite surely I'm laughing at you. Look at this foolish. Like, I've been doing this all my life, bro. Mask on, mask off, glasses on, glasses off. Huh? Talking to the few, twos and fews, or talking to a broader audience. The truth is the light. And it don't choose to shine or not shine based on your insecurity. You feel me? So yeah, everybody that went through, I remember people flexing their PPP loans during the pandemic. I told y'all, PPP loans send you straight to prison. Tried to tell them back in 2020, they ain't listen. They ain't listen to the black man with the afro. They ain't. I said, nigga, I'm not taking no PPP loan. I'm not want none of that. Because a case gonna come with that. And just like you ain't gonna have no money on my bail, I ain't gonna have no money for your dumb ass books and your dumb ass bail. I ain't help you do that shit. You ain't spend none of the money with me. Nigga, when the folks come looking for you, don't look for me. Look for your Lord. Fool. That's all I can tell you. Niggas that's on the, I don't care if you upper class, middle class, lower class. Motherfuckers catching cases about that PPP. Told your dumb ass about that. I hate to say I told you so. Everything that we told y'all not to do that y'all did anyway, take it into your bosom. All y'all that was out here stunning, flexing, new money, new cars. How your car doing today? You know, everybody out here with the new blinky. Huh? Get you some aim with that blinky. Because the blinkies always be blinking if it's in the wrong area. You feel me? We gonna do more and say less on that. Because like I said, it's a real live purge outside. No lies, no jive. Real live, nigga. And you better be ready for that. I know I am. Me and my son. In the name of Allah. Inshallah. When the enemy show up, you gonna know he was here and you gonna know we took it there. That part. So yeah, man, everybody, and it was those of us that suffered during the pandemic. Let's get to that. Huh? Suffer because we ain't want to take the jabbing test. Suffer because we ain't want to play PPP games. Suffer because we ain't want to kiss the ring. Suffer because we ain't want to vote for Joe Biden. Suffer. Bruh. My, how the tables have turned. I ain't suffering today. Let that marinate. Water break. Ain't hardly suffering today. How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? Familia? I'm just fine. Because people are boasting, you know, showboat when they up. I'm just putting up a mirror in your face. I'm not flexing because I'm not really talking about all the things I'm touching, working on, striving towards, accomplishing, have accomplished. We doing more and saying less. I'm just tapping in consistently because it's Saturday and I said I'm going to do this. And my word is my bond and my bond is my life. And my word shall not return to me void lest I'm willing to pay with my life. So expect me to drop something every Saturday. Expect me to take your head off every Tuesday. Huh? I'm taking all challenges and no prisoners. Let's get to that. You feel me? Yeah, this one gonna be one for the record books. I don't think I ever went live this long. I usually don't. That angel on my right shoulder be like, all right, E, let's wrap it up by now. He'd have been tapped me on my, let's wrap it up. But I had to get this off and out. We on the up and up. Actual factuals. Yeah, man, so no matter what side of the seesaw or the spectrum you on, the cream of the crop gonna rise to the top. play as fuck up. Like, you can't be right all of the time. You're not going to be wrong all of the time. God's light and sun shines on the just as well as the unjust. You know, all that good shit. You know, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. You know the vibes. No matter what end of the spectrum you on, if you blessed with the gift of life, it ain't too late. For me, for you, for us. It ain't too late unless you disrespect time. Speaking of time, there's a politician, I don't know his name. He's an older Caucasian male, you know, wrinkles and gray hair everywhere. He's a politician. I don't know his name. But he said, if TikTok goes black on Sunday, that's going to be terrible. Why is it going to be terrible, sir? Because it's a network of communication and it helps make the world smaller and, you know, billions of dollars come through TikTok, as I was saying earlier. So it's going to affect our economy. And then when people can't feed themselves, you know, crime is going to increase. So they scared your favorite TikToker might get to trying to catch a jug or something, trying to rob a bank or something. They're like, oh, do we really want this? Yeah, you might not. Just like you don't want no smoke with China and Russia and the countries that could really give you a good fight. You really don't want this. But he went on to say, you know, let's just buy some time. That's my point. That's always been a pet peeve. When foolish people have the audacity to say, I'm trying to buy some time. As though your money is valuable enough to purchase that which is priceless. Money is the only, time is the only thing that when it's gone, you can't get it back. How the hell is you gonna buy time? You mean with this fiat currency that's losing substance and value every day? I know that ain't what you're talking about. What you mean buy time? What you meant to say and what you should have said was, let's do this to deceive the people. Let's get them a little blanket because it's cold. Let's give them a little binky to pacify them because we ain't got no bottle to coddle and swaddle they baby ass while we figure out how we gonna handle this machine called TikTok that obviously y'all don't know what to do with. Y'all telling these people, sell the company and we'll let you ride. Then people telling y'all, nah, we'll just let y'all do the blackout. We straight. America has no bargaining power. Why don't you try the one thing you haven't tried, America? Repent! Don't even look at me. Don't even talk to me. Repent. Try that. Try that. You feel me? I thought me being able to kick my feet up today would have slowed some of this burning passion, this fire down. I see it ain't. I see it then. Don't even look at me. Go repent, bro. Go bathe in some holy water. Go jump in the lake of Minnetonka. Go pray on your prayer run. Do what you nigga repent. That's the only thing America hasn't done. The only thing y'all haven't tried to do is give reparations to the people that is most justly due to. Do you realize that? Do you realize that the Bible says, God speaking to Abraham, know of a surety, Abraham, your seed is going to be a stranger in a strange land. And they will serve that nation, which will oppress them for 400 years. Do you realize that Black people in America is the only people in the annals of history that fit that description? Let me repeat that for the slow people in the back with their ego in the front. Black people in America, we are the only group of people that have been in bondage in a nation that's not ours, 400 plus years. Then the Bible goes on to say, but after that time, I, meaning God, will come. Not I'm gonna send somebody, I'm coming. And these niggas want to argue with me about Master Farad Muhammad, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the most honorable Louis Farrakhan, and they can't produce a goddamn paper airplane. But you want to talk to people that's producing gods incarnate that reflect the most high, true, and living God. We in the Christian nation, right? Okay, that book that y'all claim to believe in that you really don't believe in, it says ye are all God's children of the Most High God. So why the fuck are you so spooky when I say I'm a God? I'm a little God that's a reflection of the Supreme Being. Either you scared of the God that's inside of you, you're envious of the God inside of me, or you have a disconnect from the Creator who created you. Because you Christian, quote unquote, you live in a Christian nation, quote unquote, but you pick and choose what part of the Bible you want to acknowledge, adhere to, respect, and which part you want to reject. See, you a hypocrite. And it'll be a fool like this talking about the devil's after me. No, you're after the devil. Although God has been after you, and you've been shirking your duties and shunning him and shunning those that he sent to you to get you to reconnect with him. It's called karma, beloved. It's called we all got to pay Piper, even if you got to rob Peter to pay Paul. It's called you reap what you sow. Malcolm called it chickens coming home to roost, since you fake niggas claim to love Malcolm so much. But you don't love his teacher with your fake ass. Malcolm said it's chickens coming home to roost. He might have been 50, 60 years too soon, because today, that's exactly what I see. Chickens coming home to roost and a bunch of baby-ass grown people crying over spilled milk. So now the jig is up, the secret is out. What you gonna do about it? You know that they pull the wool over your eyes. They've been lying to me and you. They tricked you up the streets. Other countries live better. What you gonna do about it? Because I'm going to tell you what they're not going to do about it. They're not going to fix a damn thing for me or you. See, your Constitution says we the people. It says once the government and the policymakers fail to do what's right by the people have the right to overthrow them. It's literally in their Constitution. Arion didn't write the Constitution. Huh? And I'm not trying to remix. This ain't the ET mix to the Constitution. You Google everything else, dummy. Google the Constitution. Try that. Don't even look at me. Don't even talk to me. Big boot in your face. The Constitution says, repeat, that when the government fails to serve its sovereign citizens, that the citizens have the right to overthrow said government. And you niggas talking about TikTok. Bitch, I'm real hip hop. Don't talk to me. Because long before TikTok, we've been doing the knowledge. We've been breaking down the science. Every day we was on today's mathematics. Shout out to the gods and the earths and the 5%ers and all that. Salam alaikum to the brothers and sisters in the nation and all that. You know the vibes and you know the count. So count it. You feel me? Yeah, man. Real love. See, this year right here, last year, if you remember, a lot of people got exposed. There was a lot of that going on. And I promise we about to wrap up because we almost 2 hours in. I don't do this. Y'all know this. But we had to get it in today. We had to get that Workington today in a special type of way, in a different type of way today. You feel me? Last year was the year of exposure, right? According to Cat Williams and, you know, people like that. Shout out to Cat Williams. Ohio stand up. You feel me? And salam alaikum to Ali Sadiq, by the way. Whole nother story. Maybe we'll get to that on another live. But the point I'm making, you have brothers like Cat Williams out here saying last year that this is the year of exposure, and many people got exposed. This year, it's gonna go further. But you know what this year is really gonna be about? redemption and retribution to those of us that is long overdue to and for. You see, it's like if you've been working a job for 6 months and your employer been holding your check for 6 months. Imagine how you will feel. Then check the pulse and the temperature of Black America, who've been here over 400 years and still ain't got what we deserve. Meanwhile, this country is still standing on our backs, those of us living and dead, trying to trick the people to make them think they live in the best nation on earth. And it took an application like TikTok and the people that want to take it from you for you to realize you've been lied to. It's a beautiful thing, but it's so ugly at the same time. I ain't gonna hold you, I can't lie. I'm glad that y'all are waking up, but some of y'all, I want to slap your face, I ain't gonna lie, because you know that it's been people in your life, whether in your family, whether your spouse, whether your child, whether your neighbor, whether your co-worker, whether your best friend, somebody tried to tell you everything and then some that I'm saying on this live and that many of us have been saying for years. And y'all have chosen to ignore it because we didn't sugarcoat it for your goofy ass. Today is the day that you reap what you sow. That's all I'm saying. And those of us that they tried to overlook and, stomp out and write out of history, just know we still here. The 144,000 is the 144,000. Whether you like it or not, whether you love it, loathe it, respect it, hate it, I gives a damn. What you gonna do about it is the question. You feel me? Because as we begin to conclude this live, everything that we oppose, we take action against. We do the soul search, we do the research, we do the knowledge, we do the science, we build on the physicality, and then we get to it to get through it. Show me how you do it, stupid. Since we wrong, y'all rejected us for decades. Now it's undeniable. Isn't it funny how yesterday's crazy nigga is today's genius and tomorrow's martyr? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. You feel? So yeah, get ready for that. Those of y'all that's living a fake life, expect more karma. Those of y'all that know you put in your pain and you haven't been given your proper etiquette, prepare for your redemption. Prepare for the Most High to perform retribution for you to witness on top of your enemies. I'm talking about 2024 couldn't end and 2025 couldn't start without me seeing the enemy get a foot in their ass. I'm like, oh, Allah ain't wasting no time. He ain't even let these fools drop the ball. 3, 2, 1, happy. Y'all ain't even get to that. He was on your ass. And I'm on your ass like back pockets all year. With this real nigga rhetoric, street nigga etiquette, influencing elections, setting precedents for presidents. Remember where you heard it first. And fuck where you heard it last. That's fact though. So yeah, we gonna wrap this up. Before we wrap it up though, I just want to say one thing on the, I mentioned the pandemic. Shout out to everybody that's striving to be, on their family man time. All the husbands, all the fathers specifically, but the wives and mothers too. The children, those that aspire to have it, those that might have had it and it fell apart and you dealing with the aftermath of that. It's all part of the human experience. It's all human nature, like Michael said. But be clear, I've learned a lot since becoming a husband and a father, which I was a father before I was a husband. Astaghfirullah al-Azim. But my son is my greatest gift and blessing, so may Allah be pleased with him, with me, and everything that, we strive for. Everything that's forecasted and everything that I foresee that's coming to mind and that's coming to me. That's really though. But I was a father before I was a husband. I learned a lot in husbandry, and I'm gonna get to it, you know, in later videos. You know, I really don't be getting off into it too much. But I learned a lot. I saw a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of ugly, and a lot of beautiful. You know, life is life. You know what I'm saying? I'm still married at this very moment, currently. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see what's gonna happen. I haven't officially left my marriage yet. But we shall see, said the blind man, who started out on wink, blink, nor sleep. But I learned a lot. You know, I learned that sometimes what you want ain't what you need. And I've been trying to teach what I already know and have learned. Sometimes something that is good for a person, they might choose that which they want over what they need. When you're dealing with people that have been conditioned in this society to look at the world wrong, they're going to look at it wrong. So when you find yourself debating politics and religion, you're probably in... Because if the person that you lay in the bed with every night, if y'all, I mean, you feel me? Y'all can't see eye to eye on that. Who you are politically and how you view God is basically how you, that defines you as a person, damn near. Maybe not in totality, but a great portion of your makeup is that. I learned that just because you have a wedding don't mean that you're married. I learned that just because you married a woman don't necessarily mean she's a wife. I learned that just because you have a child with a person that don't necessarily... I learned a lot, and I've been teaching a lot too. I'm still learning. My point is, as I continue to embark upon this journey, I'm going to continue to document the journey. So you're going to hear some songs where I'm expressing the love. You're going to be hearing songs where I'm expressing the pain. You're going to be hearing songs where, you know, it deal with all of the emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably going to compile a playlist and give it to you. This is my synopsis on love, especially in today's current climate. In my black man is God voice, like only I could do. You feel me? Somebody got to do it. They done sat Drake down. You know, Drake was this, what was he, the certified lover boy? They done sat your boy down. The industry that, boy, that's a whole nother subject. And speaking of which, the whole world is watching this lawsuit with him and UNG. Man, I'm going to say this. I respect what Drake is doing, but Drake is not Prince or Michael Jackson. It's not the same. So when you see him doing what he's doing that for his legacy. He's not doing that for the game. Because when them people were, you know, using the machine to boost his numbers, he didn't give a damn. So now you got your ass kicked on stage with Not Like Us, and now you want to sue? You could have hired me to do your ghostwriting. I would have got Kung Fu Kenny up out of here. You feel me? You could have went and got Tech 9. You could have did something. But you're going out bad, my boy. But go for yours, man. Get your bread. But just know that's a distraction too. This whole Super Bowl thing, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Buddy, get your money. Oh, I forgot. Y'all don't get paid to do the Super Bowl. If anything, you have to pay your own money. And you should be happy for the promo, right? See, I'm in it for the love of the culture. I ain't never wanted to be a pop star. They gave me the name Infamous when I first started rapping. I didn't choose that name. And I embraced it because I knew deep down I never wanted to be famous. Today I go by Arion, the name I was given at birth. It just is what it is. Because Dollaar is Mr. Go Harder. Tell your favorite rapper to pull up. Huh? If he can find his ball sack. You feel me? Shit like that. So yeah, that whole thing is a big ass goofy distraction. I told y'all last year, bro, they used that shit because they couldn't rev up the election. They couldn't get sleepy Joe Biden about the bed. They couldn't get sloppy Joe out the bed, bro. They couldn't get, he was feet kicked up like this, bro. Big chillin'. Big chillin'. Let's not act like you didn't see, bro. Where was Kamala at these past 4 years? What was they digging? The new underground railroad or something? What was they doing? Because they wasn't among the people doing nothing for me and you. That's for damn sure. So until they could figure out what they was going to do with the whole Trump and Kamala thing, what better than a rap battle to distract the people while we figure this shit out? But what are either one of them doing this year? I wonder. You know, after that huge rollout, I mean, we getting MP3s and GNXs. I ain't gonna hold you. That GNX shit reminded me of, you know how when you cook something and you take it out the oven and you eat it and you be like, damn, it's cool, but I should have let it cook a little longer. That's what that GNX shit sounds like. You mean to tell me on the heels of getting the Super Bowl and you supposedly had the biggest rap battle of the industry, let these people tell it? That's what you gave your consumers? This is your go? Man, y'all niggas goofier than y'all look, boy. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, this shit is... What? Shout out to the people in LA still trying to, you know, figure it out. Pray for LA, but Hollywood must go. Don't tell me about your black celebrity, nigga. Build your own black Hollywood. That's what you should have been did. We need to bring back the Negro Leagues. Yeah. Y'all so busy thinking the white man's ice is colder. Nigga, we don't do that. Bring back the Negro League. That's some real black excellence. That's some real black empowerment. Shout out to Suge Knight, Dame Dash, Jay Prince, and Irv Gotti, who tried to start the first black distribution company in music. And salam alaikum to Professor Grip, who told us how they were all infiltrated and thus brought down. If you know, you know. If you don't, Google it. Look it up on YouTube. You look up everything else foolish on YouTube. Look up something that's like informative. You feel me? Maybe you'll have a clearer vision of what you're seeing when you're looking at it. You know? Yeah. And by the way, on another note, shout out to Ab-Soul. Let me say that. I don't agree with everything he say. I don't agree with all his presentations and his music, but the boy can rap. He's fire. It's not up for debate, is he better than K-Dot? The question is, how much better is he than K-Dot? And the even better question is, why didn't them people choose him as opposed to K-Dot? Because if he's the better rapper, and he is, even Kendrick said it out of his mouth on this last album that was mid. Yeah, I said it. He said Ab-Soul was the greatest, or I would walk in the studio and some shit he said like that. He basically acknowledged Ab-Soul is better than me, and I knew it as soon as I met him. So if he's admitting Ab-Soul is better than him, why did the industry executives choose him and not Ab-Soul? God bless the soul of that sister that lost her life. What's her name? Loriana? I don't want to say her name wrong. Y'all know I was just coming home from prison when that happened. So I was kind of out of the loop with that. But I caught on to the story a little later. You know, when boy blew up and got hot like fish grease, because they told him this is the token Negro that we're going to allow you to clap for. My point is, if he's admitting Ab-Soul is better than him, why isn't Ab-Soul performing at the Super Bowl? Huh? Just some questions. Don't be surprised if Ab-Soul get fed up one day and come out and say that he wrote Euphoria or 616. Yeah, I said it. So shout out to him. And by the way, it's a shout out, but this smoke for everybody. Because I like Ab-Soul, but this ain't that. I was saying straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's getting their coins, get your bag, perfect your craft. But this ain't that. But I'm, you know, giving them his flowers because I'm just making observations. You know, in the fall of America, you know, as everything's being revealed and unveiled, and truth is being distinguished from falsehood, I'm just pointing out some things that I want y'all to take heed to. You know, I just want y'all to notice things that I'm noticing too. Simple and plain. But yeah, on that note, we gonna get ready to wrap it up. You feel me? I done spoke on everything from politics and policy to industry, religion, the pandemic, the vaccine, family life. Just remember, family, I hate to say I told you so. And I'm going to keep letting you know how it goes. And you can either get with this or you can get with that. In the words of Black Sheep, you don't know nothing about it. You wasn't outside. You could get with this or you could get with that. Think you should get with this because this is where it's at, nigga. The truth is the light. It will set you free. First, it might upset you, though. After it sets you free or before it sets you free, it might upset you first. You feel me? But it's good for you. It's like medicine. I know it don't taste good, but you're gonna feel better. If you subscribe, you know what I'm saying, and adhere to the prescription, that is. So on that note, we gonna wrap it up, man. How long we been? 2 hours and 5 minutes. You lying to me. Y'all know I don't do this. Next week, I don't plan on being here this long, but I ain't plan on being here this long this week. So we shall see, said the blind man who started out on wink, blink, nor sleep. Assalamu alaikum to the knower and the believer. Shout out to everybody that's getting ready for Savior's Day and Ramadan. Shalom alaikum to all of the true Hebrews and the real children of Israel that's acknowledging we are witnessing the fall of Babylon, aka America. From New York to LA, you see what's going on. In Louisiana, pick a location, bro. You choose the geography. Because we been told you and we showed you. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's coming to the light and they're gasping and they're flabbergasted about TikTok being banned and them seeing that people in other countries live better, more effectively, more efficiently, more proficiently, and more economically sound than your dumbass. Shout out to you for acknowledging what's been undeniably true. Shout out to you. It's a shame that it took a goddamn TikTok situation for you to realize it. But shout out to you. And shout out to you that been me. Because I've been speaking the truth. Y'all know what it do. And on that note, we gonna leave it at that. I appreciate y'all for vibing with me, rocking with me, indulging with me, tuning in for these superior facts and all that. This is EyE. We gonna leave it right there. Straight like that. Assalamu alaikum. We're off to Allah with better cops. Black Dollar. And we out of here, bro. What'd he say? E.T. Go.